Canyon 2010. See what my journal entries are for September 30th through some point in October. See how much we finish. The Circle of Existence spreads with the Fiery Wicca Tarot. I listened to J.D. Hall use 26 and 27. I watched Deepak Chopra's The Way the Wizard. 1,560 times with the chant, "In these mysteries, knowledge and contents of your times." Enochian Key 19, author. Six. Mint Scent Offering, representing animals. Read through page 1314 of that big black Quran there. Tariq Tarsil is the publisher. So that would be the end of Surah 35. And the next day, read 202 through 309. Is it the Rune Dice book? The Rune... ANAADOC. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. I watched Deepak Chopra's The Way the Wizard. Merlin, probably, right? Enochian Key 19, author 22, 5:58 to 6:56 p.m. Pick the Shariat Key Sugmad, the Ekankar Bible, Book 1, Chapter 10. Listen to that. Listen to J.D. Hall 22. Existence Spreads with the Fiery Wicca Tarot. And on that Saturday, I watched Deepak Chopra's The Way the Wizard. I guess I didn't watch Alchemy, but Enochian Key 19, author 11, 2:55 to 3:31 p.m. I like that, the Colbert Report, how he the guy's on like NBC or something now and is like less about humor itself than about political alliances is his thing. So he's totally sold out now. But Deepak Chopra was asked by Stephen Colbert, "Are you a prophet?" And he said, yes, it's spelled Profit. And so 2:55 to 3:31 p.m. that meditation. Read the Father. 10:30. Okay, maybe the verses of the surah. 310 to 394 of Celt. 366 Celt. Okay, that's the book that I'm in the middle of. And the chant again. Awi Kiekli Ood Om Di Bum Kokasum Di Uran. And Circle of Existence spread. Did I? To make that clear. But the Circle of Existence spreads with the Fiery Wicca Tarot. And so that, I should have said that was the second and the Friday was the 1st of October. And so I read 13 Lessons for Pleasing the Divine. Unless you get the book for like $1 or something, I wouldn't recommend that particular book. A Witch Primer, Lady Rhea, page 1 through 52. 10:35 to 11:50 a.m. Ek worship service. Ek means whatever you want, I guess. Facing Life's Challenges. I used Revised Celtic Cross Spreads. I watched and listened to an Islamic point of view, Abdul Latif, the Shariat Ki Sugmad, Book 1, Chapter 12. The Crystal Cure. Oh, I watched Deepak Chopra's Crystal Cave. Yeah, the Crystal Cave. I had a vision with the first Enochian author, and it was like, okay, it was like lapis lazuli, and then inside was amethyst. Facing Life's Challenges. Okay, dark shapes with otherworldly presences abounded. Okay, so there was some dark presences at the Ekankar thing. Something happened repeatedly. What did I do repeatedly? Speaks. Oh, The Great Beast Speaks. Did I listen to that collection of Aleister Crowley recordings? And I guess I visited with Abdallah the next day. Raven's Sacred Voice. I'm not sure what other... Uncle Raven. Anyways, so I watched The Crystal Cave, the Deepak Chopra program. Enochian Key 19, Author 25. And that would be 3:03 to 3:16 p.m., 3:16 to 3:28. Oh, I'm not sure which one was the ritual that we did. So I painted out the ogams, and there was a border circle, 18 clockwise rotations. Okay, I read page 133. 1333, which is the end of Surah 36 of the Aga Khan one. The Holy Quran, a love song, Fahim al-Quran 11, or Surah 71. I listened to a love song to God, Hugh, Ekankar program. Revised Celtic Cross Spreads. By revised, I don't mean that I necessarily worship whatever that people want me to worship, or that I think that the cards are telling me the unseen, or that because I've pulled out the right deck of the right oracle, it's like, well, I'm not seeking omens by throwing stuff down. If that's what you're thinking. That's not what I mean by divination. The 25th. So on the 5th, I watched Deepak Chopra's The Crystal Cave, Anton Sazander LaVey's Satanic Mass. Great program to watch every day of October in some way. I revised the Celtic Cross Spreads. I used a revised Celtic Cross spread. I read page 53 to 102 of 13 Lessons for Pleasing the Divine. I listened to Satan Speaks. Okay, the Church of Satan CDs. Maybe I didn't watch the program I watched. So on the 6th, I read page 103 to 150, I guess, of the Witch's Primer by Lady Rhea, 10:13, 24 something, and 47:22. So the rest of the Surah verses to Father, I listened to Fahim al-Quran, Surah 12. So I guess it was 11 the day before, on the Tuesday. Not the Tuesday, the Monday. Which is Primer. I listened to Fahim al-Quran, Surah 12. Run Dot Child, A Mystical Journey, which is like a Wicca rap thing, right? It's kind of weird. Enochian Key 19, Author 24, 2:33 to 2:47 p.m. Stone, Spear, Sword. Cauldrons. Celtic spread. Oh, I painted the season oghams, so I was working on my Fairy Tarot series. Celtic spreads. I watched Deepak Chopra's The Crystal Cave. The oghams are like the, the alphabet. They have like a line, and then they have things going through. So October the 7th was a Thursday. So I read through page 1338, so the end of Surah 37. And Enochian Key Author, 19th key, or call, as you would say, Author 16. Orange Scent Offering, representing love. Haven't seen a good deal on oranges, so I haven't got oranges, but still hurricane season, so it might be a good idea to keep an eye out. Dancing with the Dead, Inside Global Death Rights. Oh, is that what I listened to? Fahim al-Quran 13. I watched The Crystal Cave. I gotta stop filling out programs saying, oh, I'm gonna watch it, and then, oh, I have to go back and mark over because I didn't actually see it. So I read so on the Friday it was page 151 to 198, and on the Saturday it was 199 through 233 of the 366-day Celt book. Rosa, Love. I listened to Hoffman Disc, Halloween, A Night in a Haunted House, A Night Expect. Okay, so I had a few discs of Halloweeny sort of tunes, so I listened to that. Rose was Ascent Abdogani, Surah 67 was the sleep CD that I started on. I watched the Crystal Cave program again. I watched it again on the Saturday. But the Saturday, I listened to A Very Scary Night, Aleister Crowley, The Great Beast Speaks, 2:35 to 3:22 p.m. Enochian Key 19, Author 7. I used some revised Celtic Cross spreads, and looks like I'm coming to about an end of using those spreads, but Celtic Cross would be like you'd have like this, and then you'd have like a line on the side. On the 10th of October, Awakening the Heart, opening talk with Llewellyn Ban Lee and Pirzia Anayat Khan. Faith and Religion, something in Islamic. an Islamic point of view, it's a Sunday, so I'll listen to that program. And maybe I'll listen to the program afterwards, which is always not always as worthwhile. I listen to the Bari, Surah 1 and 2. I read page 1 to 58a, the introduction to the Holy Quran. Puya Yazid SV Mir Ahmed to be translation and commentary. Sleeps the Abdul Ghani, Surah 9. Okay, there was the preface. I read that preface to that Quran. And the next day, the 11th, I listened to the end of Surah 38. And I read through the end of Surah 38, obviously with the Arabic, and the commentary in the English. I'm not sure if there was always commentary, but listen to the Bari, Surah 3 and 4. Of course, that's bilingual. Bahama Quran 3. Okay, here's a chant. Par, Kies, Kiekli, Ode, Brilliant, Pa, Kokasib. 1,560 times. Sleepsy and Abdul Ghani, 53. Meditated with J.D. Hall, choose 1, 9:19 to 10:04. 10:14. I watched Thursday, October, Awakening of the Heart. 1. Okay, The Nightmare Before Christmas. I watched The Nightmare Before Christmas. I haven't watched that one in a long time. I know it's complete fiction, but I did sort of watch some programs with spiritual intentions that a person may not associate with that, but Rose Scent Offering, Aphrodisiac, 59a to 103a, Holy Quran, the end of Surah 39, and so 14 and 15, 59a, 103a. Okay, the comment. Okay, 104a to 156 I on the Wednesday. So listen, Fahim al-Quran, Surah 7 and 8, Fahim al-Quran, Part 4 of Jews 28 through 30, which is about Surah 67 through 114. I watched Awakening the Heart. There was an Edge Eclipse Scent Offering. Determination of Birth, I don't remember. Meditate with J.D. Hall, Jews 2, 10 to 10:26 a.m., 3, 11:23 to 12:20 p.m. So 4, I went into 4, then 2:04 to 2:16 p.m. I meditate separated letter ritual. The Quran has 29 chapters that start with with verses that have separated letters, and there are 30 verses like that. So I had symbolic gestures that I would use with that. And cherry symbolizing love on that Thursday, the 14th. And we had Awakening the Heart, Program 1 again. Read through page 1399, so the end of Surah 39. I listened to Abdul Bari, Surah 9 and 10. Sleeps the Abdul Ghani, Surah 28. And on the Friday, I listened to Abdul Bari, Surah 11 and 12. I scryed with J.D. Hall, Jews 5. Now, scrying, you're looking at one place. So, gotta make sure all the visual of this, so there's a digital copy. That Salix representing spell breaking. Was that the Silver Bells candle, or what was that? 2:49 to 3:25 p.m. Scribed with J.D. Hall. Juice 5. So, an eyes open meditation, but focus it on one spot. Read to page 1927 to 1951 of ISBN 187. Oh, maybe this is the end notes to it. The index. And on the Saturday, the 16th, 154 to 192b, and I through IV of the Prayer of Kumail. Okay, so I went back to the front. Of the Bari Surah 13 and 14, Agar Sagchig, scent offering, representing healing. 8:18 to 9:47. Okay, I watched Awakening the Heart and discussed with the next door neighbor. I meditated with J.D. Hall, Juice 6, 9:29 through 9:55 a.m., 10:03 to 10:33 a.m. And, if I had more subscribers, I would have more of these programs I'd do them live. Either the programs would be longer, or there'd be more of them because I'd break it into sections. (8:18 to 9:47). Okay, maybe there was I'm not sure if it was AM or PM, but that was a meditation of some sort. On Sunday, the 17th of October, we have a Gar Sagchig scent offering. Was that Nagchampa? So I watched Cure. I watched Awakening the Heart interview with the Zir Anayad Khan, so I guess the second program. H.P. Lovecraft's From Beyond. Sleep CD on Abdul Ghani Surah 20. Now maybe I should get the book and read you guys H.P. Lovecraft stories, but that's straight up fiction, so let's kind of shift. Islamic point of view, the last 2/3 of the Bari Surah 15 through 17, read Saudi Aramco World, July and August of 2010. And on the Monday, the 18th, the end of Surah 40 of that Quran translation with commentary. Watched The Nightmare Before Christmas, a rose scent offering representing longevity. Awakening the Heart 2, interview with Zir 2 to 2:13, abbreviated letter write. Sleep Seed on Al-Ghani 6. The abbreviated letter write is a moving thing. So listen to Abdul Bari Surah 18 and 20. Burnt scent offering represent. It was on Surah 3 instead of 67 on the 19th. And the burnt scent offering representing self-discipline on that Tuesday. Fahm al-Quran Surah 4, 21 through 22 of Abdul Bari, which was 18 through 20 the day before. And if it looks like I'm skipping, I'm not skipping. I just skipping the reference because I missed that. I watched Awakening the Heart 2, or at Saudi Aramco World, September-October 2010. On the 20th, I watched What is Islam and Who Are the Muslims? Or is that something I read? I meditated with J.D. Hall, Jews 8, 6:53 to 11:48 p.m. I watched The Nightmare Before Christmas. I watched Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. I watched Awakening the Heart, interview with Pir Zia Anai Khan. I listened to Abdul Bari, Surah 23 to 25. And I guess as essential as any, I had on the 21st of October, from 2:24 to 2:36 p.m., there was abbreviated letter write. The sleep study was on Abdul Ghani, Surah 38. 3 times lit up, fire being yellow with orange, a tree to the west of the circle. No other tree had this sphere or something on it. The cloud had no effect on it. Everything pressed. Okay, I watched Awakening the Heart, 2, and listened to Surah 26 to 28 of the Abdul Bari bilingual Quran CD. I read to then to Surah 41 of that Quran. Okay, fire being yellow with fire being orange. Abbreviated letter, ritual dance. Okay. A tree to the west of the circle. No other tree had this phenomenon. The cloud over had no effects on it. And there were several other presences. And the 22nd, we have Surah 29 through 31 of the Abdul Bari. Fahim al-Quran, Surah 5. Listen to that. Read to the end of Surah 42 of that Quran there. I watched Awakening the Heart. So there were multiple Sufi orders involved in that Awakening the Heart series. Bedavur, representing success, sleeps on Abdul Ghani, Surah 55. Listen to Surah 32 to 34. Abdul Bari, and Abdul Bari 35 through 37, that Saturday. And Fahim al-Quran, Surah Part 4 of 28, I guess I stopped there. Read to the end of Surah 43. 11:25 a.m. to 3:28 p.m. meditated in J.D. Hall, Jews 9. And I think that's where I'm going to have to stop. But who else feels presences around trees and stuff like that, and other objects where one is doing one's rituals, like something joined them? Or maybe a sense of things leaving?